And we are live, guys. Hello. I am so excited. Hopefully, my camera setup will not let me down today. Oh, good. Right. So, this is the all signs for all signs, basically, starting from Aries to Pisces. And then what we'll do is we'll finish off with the Hermit Tarot to find out the person you're dealing with's most honest, basically, feelings, okay? And their sort of hidden feelings, hidden honest feelings, what they'd want to say to you if they could, what they want to say but can't buck up the courage to say it, what they're truly thinking and feeling, basically, about the connection. So to start off with, if you're dealing with these signs, if you're an Aries, then watch Aries. If you're a Sagittarius, then watch Sagittarius, because I'll be pulling your general messages. Okay, so this is a collective reading, guys. So if it doesn't resonate, then perhaps you want to refer back to your chart and have a look at some of your other signs that are more prominent at this time and watch those. So to begin, we'll start off with Aries. So I'm going to put the timestamps in at the end. So 1:36 for Aries. If you are dealing with an Aries, if you're dealing with an Aries, sorry, if you are an Aries, not if you're dealing with an Aries, just correct me, just a correction there. If you're an Aries, what is the energy for my Aries, please, Spirit? The energy for the Aries collective, please, Spirit. Ooh. Wow. Oh, wow. You are busy, Aries. You have a lot on your plate, but you're also reaping the rewards, I feel. You do feel like, so whether or not you know this, there is somebody that you are in business with or that you work with that is doing something behind the scenes, okay? They're trying to sabotage you, or they may be creating a situation where you're carrying the majority of the workload, okay, whilst they reap the benefits. So you might feel a little bit blocked in some way, bogged down, blocked, and it is because somebody is here doing something that they shouldn't be, okay, trying to be sneaky, trying to get away with something. So just be mindful. You are going to wow. Oh, you are going to receive messages about, maybe, I don't know, there's some messages that are coming into your life, okay? This, in fact, you may learn the truth of this situation, which is going to cause you to go out on your own, to drop this person, in which case you're going to feel way, way more fulfilled emotionally, okay? Because right now you can feel that something isn't right, okay? Even if you can't pinpoint it, there is something that you know that isn't right, and it is because somebody is trying to do something that isn't fair, basically. They're lying, they're cheating, they're stealing in some way, okay? So dropping this person out is going to lead to a bigger, an expansion, basically, in some way. You're going to feel lighter. Yeah, you've got a new cycle, okay? The world cards, a new cycle is on its way to you. And you're going to feel more independent. You're going to feel more in control over your own life. There is somebody here that is significant. This person has been tossing and turning. I'm strongly getting a Pisces. So there is a Pisces that is connected to you, or somebody that exerts or exudes Pisces qualities, okay? This is a very honest person, nurturing, caring, empathetic as well. And they know something. And this is the person that may come in and reveal what is happening that you're not aware of. So they're going to clear something up. They haven't wanted to discuss this or bring this to your attention, maybe because they didn't know if what they were seeing or observing, etc., was actually definitely the truth. You know, they may not have had solid evidence, or this could be that they just didn't know how to. You know, as a Pisces, we can often be a little bit kind of too empathetic, too caring, to the point where sometimes we may feel like not saying the thing that we need to say is easier and less hurtful than speaking the truth. But I think it's got to a point where this person feels the need to discuss this, to tell you something that you're not aware of, and this is going to lead to a new cycle basically for you. Okay, so the advice that Spirit wants you to have, Aries, what is the advice for Aries, please, Spirit? Advice for Aries. Don't publicize this, okay? Don't publicize this. Whatever's been going on between you and this person, don't make it a public affair. This is not a public affair. This is something that you need to contain within, you know, the grounds of, you know, the people only that it concerns, okay? It's important that you still show like a united front, that you also don't stoop to this person's level. Don't basically go against your own beliefs, your own morals, your own traditions, etc. To basically, this is that will only lead to like you looking the fool in a sense, if that makes sense, and just mar your reputation. So just don't stoop to that level is what I'm strongly getting. Okay, so there we go, Aries. That was your reading. That was interesting reading. I'd love to hear more. Make sure you're commenting, guys, if a reading resonates and you want to share your story. Please feel free. The comments are open, okay? And if it gets to a point where the comments, I mean, I can't imagine comments being negative, but this isn't TikTok. But there is there are situations, particularly on TikTok, that I'm referencing, where I do get a little bit of negative feedback, which is fine, you know, but not everyone has to like tarot, not everyone has to agree with tarot, but you also don't need to comment. You can just skip on by, you know, you could block me if you feel better about, you know, that. There is literally no requirement to stay on a live that doesn't, you know, align with you or that doesn't interest you. But please avoid like negative comments. And obviously, like I said, if it comes to a point where there's a lot of negativity being spewed, I will obviously just cancel the comments. But I've not had that yet. I mean, views on YouTube are still quite low, so I am still growing the channel, and all support is welcome, okay, apart from negative support. Thank you. So next we're on Taurus. If you're a Taurus watching this, so we're on 8:37 for Taurus. So if you are a Taurus watching this, what does the Taurus need to know at this time, please, Spirit? For the Taurus collective, what messages for the Taurus collective, please? What messages for the Taurus collective today? Wow! 2 of Cups. Beautiful. So I feel like there's mutual love here between you and a person. Let's pull some more. Oh, yikes. Wow. You're obsessing over somebody. You see somebody in a very, very high perspective. You're looking at this person in like, oh my God, sorry, I need to start this again. I can't get the words out. So there is somebody that you're viewing as very, very attractive. Very, very attractive. You feel very bound to this person. This could be a fire sign, Pisces, Cancer. Why did I say Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. This is somebody that like you can't stop thinking about. It could be their smell. Something about their smell is significant. You're in your head about this. There's something here that isn't going well with this person. There's like an imbalance of some kind, and you're overthinking this situation with this person. It's like you're not, I don't know if you're not connecting with this person. There's something that's imbalanced basically, and you're seeking balance in a connection. Yeah, you want to go toward this person, but you don't know how. You want to reconnect, you want to rekindle, you just don't know how, basically. And guys, as this is a general message reading, please take it how it resonates. So flip the script in any of the readings, flip the script, okay? If it doesn't resonate the way I say, flip it around. And if it still doesn't resonate, then like I say, go to your chart, have a look at what is the most prominent of your signs, and perhaps that will resonate more. Yeah, so I feel like you want to give this person something, like you're considering making an offer to this person, but this person is fiercely guarded, fiercely guarded, fiercely guarded. This could actually be a Pisces, because now I've got Hanged Man energy. But yeah, like this separation, you feel like you're in limbo. You feel like this situation isn't going the way you want it to go, and basically it's causing you to feel a little bit like isolated, lonely. Oh god, I feel, oh my days, there's someone else here. There is someone else here. I don't know if you've been, oh damn, this person may have manifested somebody else, and I think this is keeping the situation stagnant. But I am strongly getting that this is like justice for something. I don't know if this like connection was toxic in some way, and like it's supposed to be this way. Now, if you feel particularly drawn to somebody, it could be that there's something that you need to heal within yourself, particularly when it isn't, when it's unrequited. What is the advice for the Taurus collective watching this, please? What is the advice for the Taurus collective watching this? Yeah, as I said, that it's something that you need to heal within yourself. So it could be, there may be a tendency that you have to kind of rush in and rush out. Maybe you've given this person the impression that you're here for a good time, not a long time. Maybe you rush too quickly into like something sexual, basically. There's definitely like wounds that you have, and it's to do with like romance. Now, maybe in the past you've had like really contentious relationships, romantic connections, etc., and that has been something that you've had to like really contend with, and it has impacted perhaps this connection here. So this is something that you need to look deeper into and basically heal from this before you enter anything new. That's going to be very key. So that is your reading, Taurus. I hope that was helpful. I hope there was a message in there that resonated and that you found helpful. I will move on to the Gemini. So Gemini, I'll just reshuffle the cards. Right. For the Gemini. Gemini, 1434 for Gemini. Right, messages for the Gemini collective watching this, please, Spirit. What messages do you have for the Gemini collective watching this, please? For the Gemini collective watching this, what do they need to know, please? At this time, for the Gemini collective, please, what do they need to know at this time? For the Gemini collective. Oh my god. Okay. Oh my god. Seriously. This is crazy. Gemini, I'm getting something really, really strong here. It's like, I get kind of like, I get strong, I get spell work. I really get spell work. Like somebody's trying to do spell work on you. Somebody won't release you. They won't let you go. They feel bound to you. They feel tied to you. They're fiercely like preventing this ending. They're fiercely preventing an ending. Like maybe you are trying to manifest an ending. This person is fiercely, what's the word? Like repelling. They're repelling, fiercely repelling this ending. This is very, very strong. This could be spell work. This person could be doing spells. This person may be, like, what's the word? They could be, like, somebody that is into, like, dark magic, maybe. Yeah, I feel like this person travels. It's like this person has traveled far and wide to, like, pay people to create this kind of tie to you, to create this bond. Like, it's crazy. I literally see someone going abroad or to another city, another town, paying somebody to do like some level of spell work or witchcraft, and they're just waiting now, waiting to like hear the outcome. That this person they have a severe lack mentality. They could have, you could give them the world, but they would still feel like there's something missing. And for some reason, they feel without you in their life, there's this like missing piece. But the thing that I'm seeing is that the more this person attempts this, the more drained that they become. This isn't really affecting you. I don't see this actually affecting you. I feel like this person is the one that is losing out. They may even be losing out on resources because of how much money they're spending on all of this. Yeah, flip. Sorry. Damn. It's like they go from the Six of Pentacles to the Five of Pentacles, then to the Page of Pentacles. It's almost like this person's losing everything. Yeah, oh my days, losing everything is what I'm seeing. Because what they're trying to do is trying to make you lose everything. But actually, this is backfiring. And I feel like the more they try to do this, the more you elevate in some way. There's something about children here as well. Yeah, there's something here about children that I'm seeing, right? That I don't know if this person is trying to affect your work or your finances by like using children against you. But like, I don't know if these children are like growing up, because I see this being a big transformation. Like, I see children, and then it's like these children like grow up, and then you kind of create it's like, how can I put this? So imagine you've got children, they're young, they don't understand anything, what's going on. They're easily malleable, if you like. They're easy to kind of like manipulate towards, you know, to use them towards the parent that, I don't know, you're in conflict with. But what happens is sooner or later, right, these children grow up, okay? And then these children, because I am getting 3 children, it doesn't have to be, it could be 1 child, but, and then maybe they have children, and I don't know. But anyway, let's stick to the 1 child. So you have this 1 child, they're young, they don't understand, they're always being used as a pawn in like this conflict between 2 parents, okay, from one of the parents to the other. And then what happens, this child grows up, and then this child has a mind of their own now. They're their own person, they make up their own decisions. And what happens is, like, you join forces with this child to create something really, really grand that's going to be beneficial to not only you but also this child, vice versa, and kind of like shut out that other parent and drown out all this background noise and stop basically all of this like manipulation. So this is kind of what's happening at the moment. It's like children, or a child, is going through this specific transformation that is actually going to lead to the growth of something really substantial. And this could be like a business or something, is what I'm getting. It's really interesting. I've never got anything like this before. The advice for Gemini. Yeah, it's like the only way that this person is going to like leave you alone is if you don't react. Because anytime you react, it gives this person something to feed off of, right? So it's important that you just ignore this person. Ignore, to be honest. And just maintain like your posture, you know, maintain that strong, I don't know, there's something about you being a strong leader, or like very in a powerful, I don't know if you've got a powerful status, so you could be like somebody that is just very well recognized amongst their peers, amongst their family members, maybe in a community of some sort. And it's important that you just remain that way. And although this is a fire sign, so it's not an air sign energy, because it's like the thing is, you may be so used to taking action, you may be so used to being the person to go and do this, do, and I feel like you're being asked to just not do, actually not do, and just ignore and kind of be stoic, be stoic, be what a Gemini usually is actually quite good at, being stoic, being very centered, being very nonchalant, basically, because I think this is going to cause this person to walk away and just kind of give up in a way, like surrender. So it's wow, it's interesting, I have to say. But that's your reading, Gemini. Let me know in the comments if that resonated and how it resonated. I'd love to hear. I love to hear it. Here she goes with her out of tune voice. I do need auto tune. I think auto tune would be great. Would be great. Great, mate. Right, we've got Cancer next. So Cancer, if you are a Cancer, watching this, what messages for my beautiful Cancers, please, Spirit? What messages for my beautiful Cancers? Oh, wow. Something's ending. Something is ending in your life. That you may be selling a home. If you're selling a home, you're going to get a good chunk of money from this sale. So a home may be being sold and you're going to gain some kind of finances. Oh my God. There's something going on here. More for the Seven of Swords, please, Spirit. More for the Seven of Swords. Oh my God, what on earth is this? What on earth is this? Sorry guys, give me a second because this is interesting. Very, very interesting. Okay, I think I'm getting it. Or am I? Tell me more. For the Seven of Swords. Oh my God. There is so many major arcanas. There's somebody. I don't know what I'm strongly getting here, but I'm getting something about somebody's destiny. Somebody's destiny. Something is owed to somebody. I don't know if this is you or if this is something you're doing, but there's somebody should have received the money. Somebody should have been given money from the sale of a house, but this money never got to the person. There was a lot of deception. There's greed, a lot of greed. Somebody is not happy that somebody was supposed to receive this money. This could be you. This could be money that you were supposed to receive that you didn't receive. And it is to do with a mother figure specifically. Somebody that could be very spiritual. And this never got there. May could be significant. Tell me more. Wow. This is a really, really crazy reading. Yeah, see, the thing is, you were supposed to receive money that you didn't receive. And now you feel like burdened. I don't know if this is something to do with, like, it may not be even a home. It may be like, I don't know, let's say you're studying, or it could even represent a business, something that didn't work out. Could be that. So it is two storylines. Either a house was sold and you were supposed to receive money and you didn't, or the other thing is that you should have you started a business, or you should have received money from like an educational establishment or some kind of government establishment that you never received. And there's something criminal going on here. There's like criminal activity, somebody being deceptive, somebody lying, and somebody creating illusions, conflict, somebody being sneaky, basically. But whatever the reason is for you not receiving this money, it's created a lot of stress in your life. And you're trying to figure out now how you're able to, you know, get some kind of wealth, get this money back, either get this money back or create some kind of financial like revenue for yourself, like a new way of earning money. But it's burdensome, it's, you know, it's heavy. This could also be related to health. I don't know how. So as I said, this could have been like something to do with a government establishment where somebody, you should have maybe received benefits, and now you're not receiving these benefits. And it's due to some level of like conflict, lies, deception, I don't know. But yeah, this doesn't feel good. Like, I feel like you just feel like no matter how hard you try, no matter what you do to like work hard or better your life in some way, nothing seems to kind of go the way that you want it, or that you feel like you deserve it to go. Something isn't working out. It's to do with money, though. I strongly get money. What is the advice for Cancer? What's the advice for Cancer? I do feel like you may be traveling soon as well. Yeah, so what you don't see is that you have something new being offered, and you could receive something whilst you're traveling. Yeah, this is something that you're not expecting. You may be worrying about like your future. You may be worrying about starting again in some way, whether this is business, whether this is to create, you know, a new stream of income. You may be a bit worried about it, but I feel like upon your travels, you may either find some level of inspiration, or you may be offered something. And this could be something that you've worked at in the past that maybe you're worried about. You're worried about whether or not this is going to go in your favor. And I do see good news coming. But yeah, this is a really weird reading, to be honest. Very, very strange. But it is to do with finances. And the fact of the matter is, you do have good luck coming. It's just that you don't see it yet. You're just not seeing it right now. Things are going to turn around for you. Right. It's really intense, that reading, to be honest. So we are on Cancer. I'm about to do Leo now. So Leo is at 3409 for Leo. So if you are a Leo watching this, what do my Leos need to know? Guys, it is the 0808 portal today. And it was literally just 1919. How bloody weird was that? So 9 minus 1 is 8, right? So it could be, it's like 8, 8, 8, 8, 8. Right, for my Leos. What messages do we need? What messages do the Leos need to know at this time, please, Spirit? F, what is your sign? And thank you for commenting. Are you a subscriber? Messages for the Leos, please, watching this live, or who will watch this live in the future. Wow. Beautiful. I feel like new love is on the horizon. I see new love on the horizon. This is being guided. There's something, whoever you're about to connect with, this is something that you know intuitively is for you. Like, you know that this connection is for you. You know that this person is the right person for you. It's like everything in your body screams that this person is who you're meant to be with. Or it could just be a particular direction, but that direction is your angels leading you toward what is going to be the best for your highest timeline, for your higher purpose, basically. It's your angel guides leading the way towards something beautiful. You have higher knowledge. There's higher knowledge that you have at the moment, whether or not you realize this. You've got higher knowledge. You've gone through a lot of heartbreak. You've gone through a lot of pain. I do feel for some of you, you may be going through something health related. So it's more important that you're discerning with who you're around and the choices that you make day to day. And I think you're strongly tuning in to your intuition. And it is telling you the right direction. It is guiding you there. Tell me more, please, Spirit. What I am also seeing for some of you, and I hate to say this, right? I really, really hate to say this. I do feel like somebody in your life may pass away soon. I'm really strongly getting that. I'm really strongly getting that for some of you. And if this person passes away, just know that they are going to a better place and that they are going to be at peace, because I don't feel like they're peaceful right now. You may be worried about your finances. You may be worried about your stability in some way. It could be your future. There's something here about talking. Something about you talking your truth. Something about your truth. Speaking your truth that is important. And I don't know that you're sharing your truth. I feel like you have a lot to say. I do. I feel like you have emotions that are overflowing at this time. And because it is the 0808 portal, that could be why. And so I feel like that your emotions right now are bubbling up. There's a lot of kind of emotional energy that I'm feeling here. And it is because of the portal, the Lionsgate portal. And there's a lot of fears that are also bubbling up. And in particular, possibly around finances. But there's something about you speaking that's going to be really important. Speaking your truth is what I keep hearing for you. What is the advice? Yeah, for some of you, it's like... For some of you, I'm getting that you may be like obsessed with like doing things, like constantly doing things, constantly on the go. And it could be your way of like ignoring what's really going on beneath the surface. You don't want to face your demons. You don't want to look at the hard stuff and kind of work through that. But you are being guided to rest at this time. It's important that you rest, that there's things that you need to heal and work on and work through still. And yes, you want this new beginning, because it came up in the beginning here, like this new beginning that you want, that you're going toward. But you may feel emotional and you may feel a little bit blocked and stuck because actually you haven't taken a second to reflect, to rest, to reflect on your journey thus far, where you want to go, how far you've come, and also some things that are still traumatic, that are still painful, that you still need to face in order for new opportunities to flow easier, for the energy to become lighter, not so intense. Okay, so that's what I've got for you. I hope that reading resonated. Next, we have Virgo. 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 Right, Virgo. 4242. That's an interesting number. Right, so if you're a Virgo, oh my days, I've missed one out. Well, next will be, I think I've missed one out, but it's fine. I'll just do that one next. Right, so Virgo, if you're dealing with a Virgo, sorry, not if you're, I keep saying if you're dealing with a Virgo. If you're a Virgo, if you are a Virgo, what messages for my fellow Virgos, please? Ooh. Right, Virgos. Ooh, 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 ooh. You are being slandered right now. Yeah, there's somebody from the past that is not saying very nice things about you. I feel like they're kind of, it's a horrible image that I'm getting, but like, I feel like they're publicly humiliating you in some way. It's like they've got you by the ankle in town square and making a show of you, embarrassing you in front of everyone else. And this is someone that you've known a long time. This is somebody from the past, or that you've known a very long time, that knows you well enough, that knows your dirty laundry. I don't like this at all. Yeah, flipping hell. What a toxic situation. This person is talking about you in a really, really horrible way. That, oh my days. Something is over between you and this person, and they're basically honing in on your vices. Maybe you have vices, maybe you have bad habits. Maybe your relationship was just toxic. Now, this doesn't have to be a romantic connection. This could be somebody, even like familial friend that you've known long time, a mother, a father, a brother, a cousin, a brother-in-law. It could be anyone, but they don't have anything nice to say about you. Like, they have literally, yeah, this is a father figure. This is a father figure. So this is somebody that is a father. Okay. They have literally not, like, I'm sorry to say this, but like they are beheading you in a public space. I don't know if you've angered this person. This person is not happy with you at all. Look at this. This is crazy. This is so bad. I don't know if there's something to do with your health. There could be a health concern as well. Maybe somebody's passed away. Maybe this is like big news, like shocking news, and this is what everyone's like talking about it, obsessively talking about it. You're protected though. You're protected. So whether this is that somebody is slandering you, or whether this is to do with a passing away of somebody, either you're being protected away from like these naysayers, or the angels are protecting a loved one that is passed on now. Okay, so take it how it resonates. And the way you're being protected, if this is people calling you things and naysayers and things like that, they would not dare to say any of this to your face. They would not dare. And not only that, right, is that there are people that are intuitive, there are people that are spiritual, there are people that are living angels, you know, like angels in human form, who understand the motive behind the naysayers, and they are not going to allow harm to come to you. They are not going to allow their position with you to be swayed in any way, because they understand why what's being said is being said, if that's the case. So take this reading how it resonates. What is the advice for Virgo? Yeah, just keep doing you. Because do you know what? The reason this is happening, if this is to do with naysayers, the reason this is happening is because you're doing something right. Okay, you're doing something right. You're stepping into your power. You're showing up as a leader. You're showing up in a really good way, and that's why people may be slandering you, because it's competition. You know, it's competition, and it's basically to drag you down, to pull you off your throne, to knock you down a peg or two. So honestly, it means nothing. And the only thing it does mean is that you're doing something absolutely right. And if this is to do with a death in a family or something like that, yeah, you're being called to do to take some kind of action. You are having to be the one in charge of something. I don't know if it's funeral planning. I don't know if it's, I don't know, like basically taking action. I don't know, like, let's say if this is your own father, this could be a call to step into his position basically as the man of the house and do the things that he would do if he was here, something like that. So you're being asked, you're being guided, right, to step into this leadership position. If this is to do with a death of a family member or friend, etc., that you have to step up and manifest some kind of, basically give people around you that confidence that everything is going to be okay. Okay? Yeah. And if that's the case, it's to do with like family. So that's guys, the readings tonight are, honestly, they are intense. Oh, they're blowing me away. Seriously, blowing me away. Next, we have Scorpio at 50, 42. Another 42. Right. So Scorpio, if you're a Scorpio watching this, what does the Scorpios need to know at this time? For the Scorpios watching this reading, please, what do they need to know? For the Scorpios watching this, please. Or now or in the future. Oh, Scorpio, you're up in your head. You can't sleep. You've got anxiety. You're overthinking something. I don't know why. For some of you, this is ridiculous. It doesn't have to match. But like, if you're somebody that is about to go back to work because you've had a bit of time off, this could be what's stressing you out. That you need to go back to work soon. Wow. No. Okay, so something's ended with somebody, and that's what is hurting you. Yeah, there's something about you moving on, or somebody's moving on. Somebody's moving on, okay? Somebody's moving on. Somebody's closed out the cycle once and for all. They've put an end to this completely. And the thing is, because the death cards pass the world, it's like there's no going back from here. It's a done deal. And if that's not your energy, then that is a female. If you're a male watching this, for example, there's a female here that feels like that. That feels yeah, I think it's a female energy that feels really, really like sad and stressed out over the ending of this situation, because they know that it's over, it's a done deal, there's no going back now, and they're fully aware of this now. Yeah. Oh God. Yeah. You're not like, you've surrendered. Oh my God. It's weird because like this is like your divine counterpart. You guys are like divine counterparts. Your soulmates. You're showing up as the King and Queen of Cups. But this has transformed. This connection has transformed. You both could be water signs. But yeah, there's a complete ending. There's a surrender. Like, you've surrendered to this. You've just surrendered. You've just let it go, basically. You're deciding. You're showing up as the masculine energy here, that you've just surrendered, basically. And yeah, you've basically called judgment on the situation, and your angel guides are like, they're with you. They're supporting this decision. They agree that what you're doing is the right thing. You know, that you walking away is the right thing. You may have just judged this solely on like lust, and the angels are definitely in agreement with you. Oh my God, what is happening here? The thing is, right, somebody, oh my God, I'm telling you, somebody is like holding back though. Somebody is holding back. Somebody is restraining themselves. Somebody does not want to make a move. Like somebody is trying to give off that they're nonchalant about this whole situation. They don't care, but it's eating them up inside so much. It's eating them. It's gnawing away at them that this is over. And this is the thing that they're not being, this is like, I've got 7 of Swords here. This is like all about deception, lies. I think genuinely, I think that the lie or the deception is that this person is giving off this energy of like being nonchalant, not caring. I don't know if this person wants you to reach out to them. So they may be giving off like this nonchalantness, like I don't care, blah, blah, blah. But meanwhile, waiting for you to show up, waiting for you to reach out just so they can like reject you all over again, or be the one to reject you, flip the script, you know, on you if you was the one to end this. But definitely somebody here. I'm going to just pull one more for the 7 of Swords to really get to the nitty-gritty of this. Yeah. Told you. See, this person is not showing how they really feel. This person is very, very disappointed in the outcome of this situation, the demise of this connection. They are very disappointed, but they're not showing that on the surface. This is like them showing up as very stoic, but it is taking every inch of their, like everything that they have inside their body, soul, spirit, mind, to not reach out. It takes everything in them to not reach out. What is the advice for Scorpio, please, watching this? Wow. Your advice is to keep doing the right thing, to keep standing in your power, to not sway from your morals, your values, your traditions. There's something about there's something about you making progress because you're sticking to your guns, because you are in your element. You know, you're really, I don't know if you're quite a traditional person. You may have like very high morals, high values. And because of that, that's why you're making progress in life. That's why your life is expanding. Or if you don't feel like it's expanding right now, just know that you being committed to your traditions, to your values, your morals, that is going to expand your life in a very, very significant way. Any other advice? Yeah. And don't forget, you know what? Not everything needs to be like shown either. You know, not everything, you don't need any outside validation. You don't need somebody to say, well done for being loyal, well done for being trustworthy, well done for telling the truth. You don't need that. You don't need outside validation, because everything that you are and everything that you do, it's not about anybody else. It's about you. It's about the soul growth, you know. And whoever's out there, whatever higher power you believe in, whether it's God, whether it's the angels, your deities, your ancestors, they are watching. They are observer. They will always be observer. And so that should be enough to know that what you're doing, what you're fighting for is for the right reasons, and it's getting noticed by the things, the entities that really matter. And that actually the only person that is going to benefit from showing up in this healthy way is you. It's you. And equally, if you chose not to follow those high morals, those high values, then so too will it be you that has to deal with those repercussions. And it's a choice that we have to make every single day. And it's hard at times, but if you're ever in doubt about which way to go, seek within yourself. Do that deep introspection, take some alone time, and really, really think about and consider your purpose, the reason you're showing up this way or choosing to show up this way. Oh, that was intense reading, Scorpio, I have to say. But that was a beautiful reading, actually. Really, really beautiful reading. So next is Libra. I hope you can hear the passion in my voice, because trust me, it's there. There's a lot of passion when I do my readings. And these cards, I absolutely love, love, love these cards. These cards came from Croatia. And I did spend quite a lot of money on these, but I don't regret it now. I absolutely adore them. The artwork, the way they're so easy to shuffle. The little stickers on them are actually my doing, because the little nudity. Which is a shame, because it kind of makes the art, but I can't show them on TikTok and YouTube. So there we are. Right. Libra. It's been 1 hour. Jeez. For Libra. So if you're a Libra, what messages, please, for the Libra? If you're a Libra watching this now or the future, whenever this reading meets you, what do the Libras need to know, please, Spirit? What messages for the Libra? Oh, wow. Libra, on my days. Right, Libra, you have somebody coming towards you to offer you love, a proposal, something is coming. And this is coming from an older person or a more mature person. So they may not necessarily be older than you, but they are mature. They carry themselves very well. They're well respected. They could be in a position that's like a high position at work. So either like the boss, a CEO, entrepreneur, or they could just be like somebody, like I said, very well respected, okay? Even if they don't own their business or not in a high position at work, they are well respected. People go to them for advice. This person is coming in with some kind of truth that is going to basically bring about some really positive news. Yeah, because you felt, oh my God, this is your divine counterpart. We've got Emperor and Empress here. Emperor and Empress. Oh, this is beautiful. So this person is going to make you feel really happy. They're going to bring sunshine to your life. And this is after a time of you feeling like something is missing, maybe a little bit out in the cold, neglected in some way. And this Emperor is coming to collect his Empress. It's beautiful. It is beautiful. Yeah, this is happening in September. This is happening in September. And I feel like whatever this proposal is, you're not even going to think twice. This is a beautiful reading. I love this. Yeah, this is somebody that you think is over with, but it's not. You thought, oh, this is it. It's over. It's the end, but it's not. This is not over. No, 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 no. Oh, why am I hearing that song? I always get it. You know, whenever there's 5 Pentacles, especially now the sun's here, I'm hearing that song. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. She's always gone too long. Every time she goes away. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. And this house just ain't no home. Anytime she's away. I know. Do-do-do, do-do-do-do-do. Yeah, honestly, you guys haven't been talking for quite some time. There's been conflict, arguments, tension, but this person's had enough. They're like, no, I'm going to get my Empress. This enough is enough now. And I feel like, yeah, communication. Look, communication. I can't make it up. I can't make it up. This person's ready to reunite with you, babe. Okay? This person is ready to reunite. Oh my days. This is beautiful. I feel like you're both mature, you know, you're both nurturing. You may even have your own business as well. You may have children together. What's the advice? Oh my God. Devil. What's the advice? Tell me more for the devil. Advice, please. Yeah. Yeah, see, the thing is, I feel like there could be children here for some of you, and this is not good for the children, okay? This is not the environment you want to create. So it's important that you create a healthy, a healthy, safe environment, particularly for this child, okay? Because it's this child that will suffer in the end. But I do see balance coming in. I do see you guys being able to offer that safe space, not just for this child, but for yourselves as well, because it's equally important to create an atmosphere of love, health, healing, happiness. Now, the thing is that I'm also getting is that I don't necessarily get this, but just in case that this resonates for some of you, if there is a situation where somebody has not, there may be like some kind of argument, conflict over having children. So maybe one of you wants children and the other one doesn't. So there could be that. And I just see that you're going to come to some kind of agreement, even if it's agreeing to disagree. But it could also be that there is a child and maybe one of you doesn't agree with the way the other's bringing the child up, vice versa. So there could be, maybe you guys are new parents and that's also the reason. So there's something here, it is to do with children that is causing this mayhem. But I just think it's all about agreeing to disagree. But a solution is coming. And even if that solution is agreeing to disagree, then so be it. But at least it will be progress. Okay, so that's what I'm getting. Damn, guys. I know. Now I can't stop singing that song. Right, anyway, for the Sagittarius, if you're dealing with a Sagittarius, sorry, I keep saying if you're dealing. Why do I keep saying if you're dealing with a Sagittarius? It's not if you're dealing with a Sagittarius. It's if you are a Sagittarius. If you are a Sagittarius watching this, what does the Sagittarius need to know, please, Spirit? For the Sagittarius, what does the Sagittarius need to know, please? Oh, I said, what do they need to know? And the moon came out. Oh, this. Okay. I'm going to pull that because that wanted to come out. This isn't guys, the readings are very interesting tonight. There's something about you attending an event. So there's an event coming up that you're attending or that you've been invited to. You want to go, but you're also unsure about going because there's something here about conflict, competition. It could be something to do with collaboration. So maybe somebody's asking you to collaborate with them in some way. It could be work. It could be work related. It could be just like genuinely just going out of an evening, a birthday party, an event, a social event of some kind, a wedding. But I don't know if like there's two groups. There's one group and there's group A, there's group B, and like maybe not everyone in group A and not everyone in group B get along or something like that. So you may be a bit concerned about if you should go or not, or you may be concerned if this is business, whether you should collaborate or not. Yeah, you have a lot of options. You have a lot of yeah, you're just really weighing up your options. You're not sure what the right thing to do is right now, Sagittarius. This is to do with an organization for some of you. Yeah, because I feel like also if you collaborate, this could go one of two ways. So I feel like you're painting a picture in your mind of like the outcome of collaborating, and it's either you are going to come out of this situation like worse off or a lot better off. So it's kind of like you're not sure. You feel very confused right now. I am also getting, for some of you, lay off drugs and alcohol because that isn't helping with your decision making. So if that resonates, then please take it. Yeah, you haven't given a decision just yet. You're keeping your thoughts about this close to your chest. I feel like you're not sharing it with many people, if anyone at all. You don't want to tell anyone your moves. You don't want to tell anyone your like what decision you're about to make. But it is weighing heavily on you. But you are about to make a decision. You are about to make a decision. You're being guided to follow your intuition. There's something about you having a deeper knowledge on the answer to this and needing to follow that. But it's important that you lay off anything that's toxic. So if it's drugs, if it's alcohol, some kind of vice that I feel like may taint your vision. It may taint your perception and lead you to making a wrong decision and choice. So at this time, it's very important that you keep your head, mind, spirit clear so that you can so that your intuition can basically show up stronger and in its natural state. Okay, if that makes sense. I hope that's making sense. So that's really important. Also, because it is the 8-8 portal, I know I keep repeating it, and I know everyone's probably fed up with me repeating it. It is important, okay, because this is a powerful time. The energy is rife, and you know, because you're at a stage where you're having to make a decision, then basically it's even more important that you have a clear head when making this decision. Guys, I need to be right back. I'm so sorry. I really need to be right back. Right. I am so sorry about that. So, I was on Libra. Right, what other final messages and advice for Libra, please, Spirit? Final advice and messages for Libra. That was quite cute. Ooh. Don't burn yourself out, Libra. Sorry, I said Libra. I meant Sagittarius. God, what is wrong with me? Sagittarius. Guys, I really pushed this up. I'm not great at this live because you know what? On TikTok is so different. It's really getting used to this. So bear with me. But yeah, don't burn yourself out with whatever this decision is that you have to make. Okay? Because clarity is going to come to you. You may decide that you want to remain independent. So there is breakthrough coming, and I think the decision you make is going to be a choice to be and remain independent. Okay? This could also be to do with relationships. If it's not business, it could be about whether you want to enter into a relationship. And you may decide that it's best to remain single and do some traveling. Traveling could be significant for some of you. Okay, so that's that. I do apologise about the disruption. Oh God. Right. We are next on Capricorn. Capricorn. So if you're dealing, can you just get a grip, Mel? Get a grip, darling. If you are a Capricorn. Cappity. Right. So Capricorn. If you are a Capricorn. What messages, please, for the Capricorn? Messages for the Capricorn, please. Oh, Capricorn is in your element. You are doing something, Capricorn. You're standing out from the competition. This could be to do with work. You're transforming. You're becoming chiseled. I don't know why I heard that. I feel like you're becoming chiseled. So you may be going to the gym. You may be there's something you're doing. You're being very disciplined. You're giving emperor vibes right now, okay? Female, male, but you're stepping into your power in some way, standing out from the competition, or you want to beat the competition. You want to end the competition. Is the energy I'm getting from you, okay? You are not giving up. Yeah, you are not giving up, and you have plans that you're not sharing. You're also very because of what you're working on. You're not only determined, but you're very reserved at this time. So you may be keeping yourself to yourself. You may not be sharing much of yourself with other people. You may be kind of like limiting your time, attention, access. I think this is causing conflict though with people. People feel like you're hiding something. People are wondering what's going on. But you are creating opportunities for yourself. There is one particular person that is trying to figure out what you're doing, what opportunities are happening, how much money you may be making. Something about your money could be significant, that this person may be trying to pocket watch because they want to beat you. They want to, they're just in competition with you in some way. There could be like a promotion coming in for work and they're trying to get there first. This person isn't really trustworthy. It could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So they're trying to like figure you out basically so that they can put a block. The advice the advice. There's something about your childhood that you need to look at. It's keeping you stuck in your life. It's keeping you feeling like you're not good enough. There's a childhood wound within you that keeps you from achieving. It keeps you from feeling good about yourself. It keeps you in this state of, I need to be better. I need to do better. And whilst this is good in some ways, because I can see that you're very motivated, it's also maybe that you're very hard on yourself as a result. You may be overly hard on yourself because you're not seeing the progress, the achievements, and also your worthiness, because there's something that is a deep wound. It's rooted very, very deep, very, very deep. Could be in early childhood, something that still triggers you, okay? And makes you feel a certain way that isn't true. It's a belief system stemming from your childhood in some way. Any other advice? Yeah, because I do feel like you're doing too much, right? You may be here, there, and everywhere trying to balance things out, but it's because you have this deep-rooted belief that you're not good enough, that you need to do more, that you need to achieve more, that you need to be more, and actually you're everything and more than you'd ever realize. But it's because of this wound. It's very deep-seated. I can feel it at the core, at the base of like my root chakra. Yeah, and this is acknowledging how far you've come. Really acknowledging how far you've come. And letting go of any excess baggage from the past, even if that means childhood. And sometimes we're unaware. Sometimes we're not even aware that we're carrying things. So we need to really look at those things and address them so that they don't continue to affect our self-worth, the way we view ourselves and the world around us. Because it shapes everything in our life, you know, especially things from childhood. It's the things that we were first taught, that we first learned. Right. So we're on to Aquarius now. So if you're an Aquarius, what messages for my Aquarius watching this, please? What messages for my Aquarius, please? What messages? Ooh, oh, you got the moon as well. Somebody else got the moon. Something about your dreams, Aquarius. Something about your dreams, your aspirations. They come and find you at night. You may be getting intuitive hints, like you may be dreaming of things in the night, but this is your angels guiding you. They're telling you. It's like they're giving you the secret recipe of how to achieve something, how to create something, manifest something, how to make the most of an opportunity or several. They may be planting ideas into your head about how you can generate income, and this could be in the form of dreams, or you may just be like in a state of kind of trance, like a trance state, where these weird these weird ideas are coming from. They're just like random things, but if you journal them, they may start to make sense. They may already be making sense. Oh. You are going to be reuniting with a father figure soon. This could be your father. This could be the father of your own children. Take it how it resonates, guys. But I see a reunion happening with someone. You could be the father. Oh. There's something here that I'm getting. It's like you're comparing yourself to somebody. Like you're looking at somebody and you're comparing yourself to this person, and it makes you feel like, I don't know, comparing yourself to this person. I don't know if this is somebody. I don't necessarily know who this is. I don't know if this is your energy. Excuse me, sorry. There is somebody here. Now, just give me a second, sorry. I'm just trying to figure this out here. I don't know if like you're with somebody that is very, very like attractive, or if somebody that you are about to reunite with is with a person that is very attractive, or is a person that is very attractive, like very, very beautiful. And they could be somebody that owns a cat. This is somebody that is like very, very elegant. They carry themselves in a very elegant way. They may be very stylish. They're very independent. And I feel like somebody's comparing themselves to this person. It's either like this is somebody in your life that the person you're reuniting with is comparing themselves to, or somebody in the person you're reuniting with's life and you're comparing yourself or your life to their life in some way. There's a comparison basically, and it's making someone feel less than, it's making somebody feel inadequate in some way. Any more messages for Aquarius? Wow. See, the thing is, this reunion is going to it's going to stir something up within you, and it's going to lead to a breakthrough. Okay, it's going to lead to some kind of breakthrough in what direction you're going to take, and let the manifestations commence is all I will say about that. So this reunion is very significant. With whoever you're reuniting with is going to spark a fire up your ass. I'm sorry, I don't know if I can say that on here, but that's exactly what it's about to do. And it's going to get you to manifest. I see owls. Owls could be significant. That could be your animal totem or something. Oh my God. I just dropped a card. Right, just bear with me. Let me just get this card. Yeah, on my days, do you know what? This is going to honestly remind you of who the F you are, what your potential is, and it's no more playing small. After this moment, okay, after this reunion, after rekindling, whatever it is, with whoever this is honestly going to spark something within you that is going to say no. No more playing small. I really, really feel that. No more playing small. Yeah, this is you like being more generous to yourself. Also learning to accept. Now, I don't know if you've been in a state of like ego in a way where you aren't able to take advice. You can give advice willy-nilly, but when it comes to accepting, or it could be help, it could be something, and now you're going to learn how to accept, not just give. which is going to benefit you in a very, very strong way. And it could just be accepting advice, as I said, but it's just changing something within you. Something within you is going to get ignited. So yeah, that's a beautiful reading. I like that. I really, really like that. Okay, next is Pisces. If you're dealing with a Pisces... No, why do I keep saying that? Guys! Right, if you are a Pisces, please, if you are, I'm going to literally write it in bold letters on my screen so I don't forget. I mean, it's a bit late now, but I will for the next one. If you are, not if you are dealing with, if you are a Pisces, if you are a Pisces, if you are Pisces, right. Messages for my Pisces collective, please. What messages do the Pisces need to know at this time? Please, spirits, if you are a Pisces. Messages for the Pisces, please. Messages for the Pisces collective. Who watch this now or in the future? Wow, Pisces. Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. There's a number of endings taking place in your life, but you're not focused on that. You're not focusing on all the things that aren't working out. You're not focusing on all the things that you're having to leave behind, either because you have to make the tough decisions or because it's just the way that the road is leading you, the way that the road is winding at this time. You're not focused on that. You're focused on healing, and you're focused on opportunities, how you can take advantage of opportunities that are presented to you. Wow. There is somebody that is upset, that is feeling at a lack. This person is watching you as you move on with your life. This could be somebody that you was in a long-term commitment with. This could be somebody that you had a missed opportunity with, but somebody's now seeing everything that this could have been. And feeling out in the cold now. Wow. You're being viewed as the Empress. You're being viewed in such high esteem right now. There is, I feel like for some of you, you're in a relationship already. And this person's observing you move on with your life with somebody new. For others of you, this is what is about to take place. This is somebody that may be coming from a distance to offer you their cup of love, because they see you for who you are. They value you. They are not confused about who you are. Oh my God. This person, whoever either you're connecting with or will be connecting with in the future, is... Oh, God, blimey. What on earth is this? Oh, guys, I hate these readings sometimes. I I was going to say that this person, right, I have to read it how I see it. So there's somebody that you may feel is your 10 of Pentacles, like somebody is your be all end all, but I don't know if this person's being deceptive in some way toward you. Sevens may be significant. Yeah, this person's hiding a lot. This person's hiding a lot. This person's hiding something about money, something about finances, something about how they make their money. There's so many secrets. Oh my God. There is so many secrets here. The thing is, you're this person's wish fulfillment. Do you know what? This could be somebody separate. I feel like I'm getting two energies here. This is interesting. This is like that person that you've had an ending with that's watching you from afar. And this person wants to be with you. This person wants to be with you. You're their wish fulfillment. They see you as their be all end all, but they haven't come forward. They are hiding this. This person is like hidden in plain sight because they're watching you. They're keeping their eye on you. They want you. They want to be with you, but they're taking their sweet time. I don't know what is happening. This isn't revealed. This is not something you know about. This person already has claimed you, but they haven't come forward. Oh my God, this is so... Right. I have to get to the bottom of this. Yeah, I'm telling you, this person is not letting you go. This is a very possessive person over you. They feel like you're theirs. They feel like you are theirs. This is somebody that's quite wealthy. This is somebody quite wealthy. Oh my God. This person wants to make you wealthy as well. Oh, this is just... I'm going to end this. I'm going to stop. Okay, what is the advice? And Hangman on the bottom of the deck. Like, honestly, this is like somebody that is... Guys, this could literally be like... I don't know why I get a farmer. This person could own a lot of land. The advice. What's the advice? To keep on doing what you love. Keep focused on what you love. Your determination is unmatched and it's leading you toward happily ever after. Whatever you're doing, it's like the inevitable ending is wish fulfillment, happily ever after. So it doesn't matter what you do, but just as long as you keep on moving, and there's something about you communicating or something about your creativity that is very, very key in being your, like, being something that's very fulfilling to you, and like it's leading you to like be happy, and it's important that you just keep focused and keep going with that. God, that is the end, guys. That is your all signs. That is your all signs. I do apologize for the little teething problems. You have to bear with me because actually YouTube is very different, as I keep saying, from TikTok. So it's really, really like me getting used to the layout, the setup of YouTube. So hopefully we can grow this channel as well. I hope that you guys found, you know, something, anything in your messages for this evening, whichever sign you were. Remember, if the messages from your sign don't resonate, then do refer back to your chart and look at your other signs, more prominent signs, and maybe have a look at those and see if they resonate. Right, so now we'll do the all signs, and the all signs is basically your person's hidden thoughts and feelings, the things that they don't say, okay? The things that they don't say, but that you need to know. So we'll start with Aries to, oh, that was a great shuffle. We'll start with Aries to Pisces. So if you're dealing with, this is the time to say it, if you're dealing with an Aries, what does the Aries want you to know? Okay. Right, so the Aries is manifesting you at this time. They want you to know that your words do hurt, okay? Definitely. Maybe you ask them something, or maybe you have a question and they say definitely. For those of you that are in a connection, they feel like you should slow down because they're worried about this connection. They may feel like you're in your ego too much, okay? Maybe you call it being strong. They feel like it's just your ego. They do wish things were different. This could also be a situation where this Aries is already in a connection that they're not happy with, and they could be manifesting you instead. So I feel like this is an Aries that's already in a connection. They're trying to slow their current connection down, not because they don't not because they really want to be with this person or because of anything. Basically, you're the reason that they want to slow this down, and they just don't feel like they're aligned to this person. They worry a lot about that connection, and they wish things were different between you and them. But yeah, they are manifesting you. I don't know if the person that they're with may say things to them that they're not quite happy with. Right, so if you're dealing with a Taurus, what does this Taurus want you to know? Wow. Wow, wow, wow. So the Taurus says, I still don't have all the answers. So they're seeking some kind of answers, but they don't have all of the answers. I can't even look at you right now. I'm very jealous. I'm a very jealous person. So this could be that you are connecting with someone new. Maybe you hurt this person in some way, whether or not you know that you did. They could have seen you with a cousin and thought that it was your new lover. Who knows, okay? But they feel like they just can't even look at you. They're so jealous. They can't. They've got seek professional advice. So they may be seeking professional advice at the moment. There may be something that they need to heal. They may be doing like deep introspection, and that's why they're saying they don't have all the answers. They do feel like you're the light of their life. There's something about you that's bright, that brings them peace, calm, and some kind of energy. They literally would do anything for you. And they want you to know that they are coming. I am coming, trust. Wow. So this could be somebody that's promised you that they're coming and maybe they're not. Right. If you're dealing with a Gemini, what does the Gemini want you to know at this time? I'm too afraid to talk to you. This Gemini is afraid to talk to you, but they want you to know that they're open to compromise, okay? So there's a separation here between you and the Gemini. Time to ground yourself. So they feel like they're having to ground themselves in some way, okay? And they may feel like you need to ground yourself. So take it how it resonates. Oh, they desire you. Damn. I have so much desire for you. This Gemini is feeling you. Right. If you're dealing with a Cancer, what does the Cancer want you to know? If you're dealing with a Cancer, what does this Cancer want you to know? Well, that was the only one that came out, guys. I dream about you a lot. Too much in brackets. So they're dreaming about you. You are hitting them up on the astral plane, babe. And they are receiving whatever you're putting down. They are picking it up in the astral plane on the 5D. Okay, Leo, what does this Leo want you to know? If you're dealing with a Leo, oh wow. Right, have I lost everything? No! I don't know if you've asked a Leo, have I lost everything? Like, I don't know. I'm getting something about money, gambling, addiction. Something about gambling is significant. I don't know if this person's like gambled away your savings or something. You're questioning, have I lost everything? Did you sell my jewelry? This. They're like, no! They're angry. They're fiery. I don't know why I get strong gambling. Okay, Libra. Sorry, I don't know why I stopped. Libra. Libra, what messages? If you're dealing with a Libra. Oh my God, there's unrequited love here. One of you says, love me. And the other says, I just want space. Love me. I just want space. Love me. I just want space. Right, that's the Libra. Did I do Scorpio? What am I doing, guys? Guys, where are we? I'm so lost right now. We've done Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo. I said that was Libra. That wasn't supposed to be Libra. I've skipped 2. I've skipped Virgo and Scorpio. Okay, anyway. Virgo. What does the Virgo want you to know at this time for the Virgo? Virgo. I just want you all the time. I could be your hero, baby. I could kiss away the pain. Oh, yeah. You can take my breath away. Wow, this person... I can't stop laughing. This person wants to be your hero. I love it. Right, for the Scorpio, if you're dealing with a Scorpio, if you're dealing with a Scorpio, wow. Wow, what is going on, guys? Right, so this Scorpio wants to know, do you even care? There's a separation here. Do you even care? They're terrified. They want to approach you. They want to ask you to to stay. If I asked you to stay, would you leave? So basically, I feel like there's separation. And this person wants you to come back, but they're wondering if you would still leave. They're terrified of your answer. They don't know if you care. They're not sure. There's somebody else. So either you are both in a new connection or a different connection, or you're in a connection or they're in a connection. Take it how it resonates. They do hope you wait for them. And if this resonates, you may say yes. I would wait. I would wait for you, and I would come back to you, basically. So that's interesting. Right, Libra, if you are, no, we done Libra. No. Oh my God, Spirit, what are you doing to me, Spirit? What are you doing? Sagittarius, if you're dealing with a Saggy-Waggy, if you're dealing with a Sagittarius, nothing wanted to pour out there. Sagittarius, have you nothing to say, darling? Wow, okay. Okay, guys, hold on a second. Okay, so this Sagittarius doesn't know if you see them romantically. Something about gossip. So there's gossip that's been going on, okay? They don't want to lose you, but at the same time, if they follow you, they could lose everything. So there's something going on here. I don't know if this is a third party situation. They do feel like you're their soulmate. They feel like there's a past life connection. There's something here where there's like mutual connection. It's like you guys may kind of mirror each other in some way. Right, if you're dealing with a Capricorn, what does the Capricorn want you to know at this time? Wow. Guys, a lot of you are being questioned about if you care or not. Number 13 can be significant. Maybe someone's born on the 13th of a month. But yeah, they wonder, do you care? Right, if you're dealing with an Aquarius, let's just budge these up, shall we? If you're dealing with an Aquarius, the Aquarius misses you, boy. The Aquarius misses you. Yeah, you may have said you don't miss me, but just saying you're wrong. You hurt me, but that's okay. Oh, this may be you saying you're wrong. I didn't hurt you. I did nothing wrong. You're wrong for that. But they miss you. They want to know, do you miss them back? Pisces. 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 If you're dealing with the Pisces, what does the Pisces want you to know? Wow. God, a lot of time. Time. They said, I need time for me. This Pisces needs time for them. They do love you. They've got a lot of love for you, but there's something about this person needing some kind of time, alone time. And yeah, damn. It's also something to do with like the intensity of this connection. It's not usual. It's unusual for them. So they're not used to this. They could have been with people that are not so emotionally available. So it's been quite difficult, or it's quite difficult for them to navigate, okay? So they're just asking for a bit of space, a bit of time, okay? But they love you so much. Because look, 9 and 10. 9 and 1 is 10. 10 of Cups. You do make this person very, very happy. Right. Yeah, but again, we've got 4 and 1, and that's 5. So that's all about changes, like this being really significant change that they need to adapt to. Guys, that is your reading. If you want to know what tarot decks were used, then ask me, comment. Like this live if you want more. This live will be on every Friday. If you like, if I don't get enough views, I'm not going to bother. So let me know either way in the comments, guys, or not. But do like it if you do want to see more. I'll see you next time. Thank you everyone for joining me. Those of you that did, I know there's only a few, but yeah, hopefully we'll grow this channel as well. Bye guys, good night.